So on the Math Excel, you had 1 through 12. Then like 13, 14, 15, 16 has to do with the graphing, which technically is a review from when we did chapter 3 maybe? Or maybe 4, I don't know. But I'm going to skip this part first and go to the back side and solving the exponential equation. So if you want to keep up with your Math Excel, just like skip those 4, go to the ones doing the exponential, and because the last like 3 I think are with your letter E or number E, whichever you want to do, which basically you do the exact same way. E follows all the rules. So you could even do that as well, but we'll go over and do that. Today I just wanted to hit these 4. Okay, does that make sense? I don't want you to get behind on your Math Excel kind of thing.
It's due Friday at 3.
I'm sorry?
It's due Friday at 3.
Correct, Friday at 3. Okay, so remember, yesterday we were talking about if you had an exponent and it has the same base, then that means that you can set the exponents equal to each other. Yes? Good? Remember that part? Okay, so to solve the equations, you rewrite everything into the same base. So I have a 2 and an 8. Pick your smaller number. So how can I rewrite 8 with a base of 2? How many times do you multiply 2 by itself? No. 2 to the 4th is what? 60? It'd be 2 to the 3rd, because 2 times 2 times 2 gives me the 8. Okay? Now, since my bases are the same, I can just set the exponents equal to each other. Alright? And then solve for x. So x is going to be -3. Easy peasy? Okay. So the next one, I have a 2 and a 3. So let's do like numerator compared to this numerator. So I have a 2. Well, I just found out that 2 cubed gives me 8, so I'm going to rewrite that as 2 cubed with me. My bottom's 3. How can I rewrite 27 with a base of 3? 3 cubed. All right. And so I need my whole base, though, to be 2/3. So I just rewrite that as 2/3 cubed. Now I have them set with the same base. And so I can just say, hey, x equals 3. I feel like this is out of focus or something. Is it me?
I'm so confused how you got that.
So confused what?
How you got that.
How I got what? Here?
Yeah.
This one here?
Yeah.
Do you see where we get the 2/3 to the 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay, but because the rule says that if I have the same base, I can set the exponents equal to each other. Since I have 2/3 as my base, I just set my exponents equal to each other. Good? All right, so the next one. We want the same base. So going with my smaller one, I'm going to have 4 to the 5x plus 1. How can I rewrite 64 with the base of 4? Four to the 3rd. All right, so now I can set my exponents equal to each other. And then I can just solve for x. So 5x is going to be 2. And so x is 2/5. Good so far? Alright, I'm going with my smallest, so 7. 49 is 7 squared, but I have an x. I just go ahead and multiply, because that's just like the multiplying power to the power. And then I have 7x squared. And how many times do I have to multiply 7 by itself to get 2,401? I'm sorry? Well, let's think about it. 7 times 7 is 49. 49, let's round up to 50. 50 times 7 is going to be 350. So let's round up to, or round down to, so I'll bet it's to the 4th, because 300 times 7 is 21. 400. Does that make sense? Alright, so remember the rules when we're multiplying. We add, and so I'm going to get 2x plus x squared is equal to 8. Good? How do I solve that? Set it all equal to 0. Perfect. And then, can I factor? Yeah. What factors of 8 are going to give you 2? Perfect. X plus 4, x minus 2. So that means x is going to be negative 4, and x is 2. Good. Is this kind of coming back a little bit? All right, let's go to the sheet I gave you. Everybody ready? All right, so I need a base of 4. Whoops. Plus 3. How can I turn, what can I do with a base of 4 to get an x, or to get an answer of 1? Because remember, every exponent raised to the 0 power equals 1. Okay, now that I have the same base, I can just set them equal to each other. And then solve for x. Good? One more? Sure? Alright, what base do I want to use? 3. So, how many times am I, what exponent am I raising 3 to get to 243? Well, what's 3 to the 6th? Punching the calculator. I don't know. I can't do that off the top of my head either. What'd you find?
It's to the 5th.
To the 5th? Okay. So bases are the same. 1 minus 2x equals 5. So negative 2x is equal to 4. So x is equal to negative 2. Good. All right, I have a bonus extra credit opportunity. Okay. You have to do the odds. You have to show work. And you will get 3 points if correct. All of them. Odds. Okay. I'll add a few points or something. I haven't figured out the thing. If you get done by class time. Otherwise, it's due at the beginning of class tomorrow.
What if we're like this one? Oh!
I don't know. Okay, good.